Dan Brubaker with One of a Kind Customs, and this is our 1996 Peterbilt 379 that we built in about 5 months.
Was its first outing Matt's this year?
Yes, we brought it out at Matt's. We barely got it done. We kind of had a three day straight streak going there, but we got it finished to the show. Now this is, I think, our 6th show of the year since Matt's. We've been to Florida, we've been to Oklahoma, California, Tennessee, and now here in Iowa. So
drive it to the shows?
We actually haul it right now. We kind of did a crazy paint that we're just not wanting to get rock chipped up yet. So we've got plans to build a trailer to match it and hopefully debut that next year at Matt's. I don't know if it'll happen, but it's kind of in the books and trying to make it work. But right now we're just getting busy with the shop, so we might have to take care of the customers before we do something else for us.
I understand that completely.
It's got the original motor, which is a 96 5EK cat motor. It's set around 650 horsepower. PDI did some performance on it, and we've got a PDI manifold turbo, and it's all tuned up and it runs very well. We did custom springs on the front to where we still maintain the 2-leaf spring and are able to set a 20-inch bumper on the ground. The idea behind this truck started off as a chop top. It was just going to be a simple truck just with a chop top, and we did a chop that no one's done before. It is actually an 8-inch chop through the top, and then we did a 3-inch chop out of the firewall and all the way across the hood, and it just kind of makes it look proportional and sectioned out. We did custom brackets on the headlights, and we got motorcycle chopper headlights on there, just kind of fit the look. Roadworks helped us out a whole lot with the mini cab light housings, the exhaust, the bumper. The drop panels are a custom bead rolled panel. They made us an eye panel, which was actually hand delivered in Louisville. So
it really was down to the wire.
Yeah, we literally put the eye panel between the tanks on at the show right there at Louisville.
What about these wheels?
The wheels are a company, All American Rim Polishing out of Ohio. So they did a custom CNC out on the rims, and they started as an Alcoa. They cut them all out. Roll-on nut covers came through big time at Louisville. We actually installed all the nut covers there at the show also. We do work in our shop, but we did a lot there in the parking lot at Matt's. But if you
Sometimes
don't...
it just takes motivation, right?
Yeah, and if you don't do that, what's Matt's? Shift fenders came through with the fenders on the rear. And then we did a crazy paint scheme that just has a whole lot of depth to it. Whole lot of steps, whole lot of sanding. Just product alone on the paint, we had over 25,000 in that. So we had over 300 hours of paint time.
I was gonna ask that.
And then on the chop, we had more than 300 hours exact, I don't know, but too much. We smoothed all the firewall. It's 100% smooth. And we relocated everything that was on the firewall. Even the fuse panel under the dash is relocated to the center of the truck. So we had a lot of rewiring. We built all the interior from scratch. We've got a 30,000 watt sound system. So we've got 4 15s in the bunk, 4 12s in a box between the fuel tanks, and then 24 8-inch speakers and a whole bunch of highs and lows all throughout the cab. And then the rear suspension, we actually built the suspension hangers. It was kind of just a crazy idea that we kind of just winged it and said, yeah, that'll work. It's inch thick steel, it's all gusted, welded in, and then we took a 1/4-inch steel plate and welded in for a deck plate. We just wanted 100% all smooth and clean. So from the bunk back, there's not a single bolt hole on the frame. And then when we dropped the air, where we relocated the suspension hangers to, we moved them up. It's literally sets on the axle when we drop the air.
Now, is this where I ask, is that it?
I mean, I'm sure there's more that I always forget about. Oh yeah, Easy Pete Interior. They did the seats on the truck. They did a stellar job on them. And then on the grill, I just we drew it out right there in our shop on just kind of a different design. And Roadworks came through and made a custom grill for it. And 12 gauge came through. We actually put their air ride on the front end. They made our mirror brackets because we had to get them custom made for the 8-inch chop. They actually had also the blind mount air cleaner brackets. And then we built our own air tank blind mount brackets on it also, so they're strapless. We had on the paint over 3 pounds of flake, and the amount of sanding just to get it smooth after you flake it is insane.
Did you guys contribute to this? No, you just look at it and say it looks nice? Awesome. Well, thank you. It's
Yeah,
great.
not a problem.
And how do people find you if they want you to?
If you want to look us up, you can find us on either TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, on One of a Kind Customs.